Hi guys, good morning, and it's day 3. We see a white walker amongst us. Hi guys.
Hi.
We are Ordinary South African and welcome back to our channel.
Today we're going to talk about the process of getting an American visa, tourist. And we do understand there's quite a waiting period right now. So we decided to make this video to help those that have an appointment secure or are in the process of getting it sorted. We hope this video will help you plan for the trip, because you could only do appointments. Am I safe to say just Johannesburg, or is it Joburg and Cape Town?
Johannesburg and Cape Town.
So us from other cities in South Africa, that's everywhere else but Joburg and Cape Town, you're going to have to make a trip to one of those two cities, and you don't want your visa turned down. So the best thing to do is be prepared. But first, we'll show you a little bit of footage of getting to the embassy and getting our visa and the process. Enjoy. Now we're on our way to get we're on our way to our US visa interview.
So we'll keep you posted, so you'll have an idea as to what's...
Look at this grandma.
We have a live emoji.
Yeah.
White walker.
See you later.
So see you guys later.
We just finished our American visa appointment now, and it's good news. And we're enjoying some Korean desserts. It's ice cream, but I ate mine. It was the fish one.
That's not the fish one.
This is the one that they are busy eating. And what's the verdict, guys?
Divine. I'm in heaven.
And what did you guys think of the fish one with the red bean
very
paste?
tasty.
So this is what's left of the fish one. It sucks that I'm saying fish one, but it's basically an ice cream sandwich that's dripping syrup now. But yeah, an ice cream sandwich with red bean paste.
In the shape of a fish.
Yeah. So our appointment at the US Embassy they asked us to be there at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
We got there early. You have to follow a line. And the stack of documents that you need to go to the embassy to be prepared will be about this thick. This is for a normal tourist working class person. It's a little bit different if you're a student. Please make sure they send you all the instructions, so follow the instructions they send you. If you're going on a working visa, it's a completely different procedure. So this is a tourist visa. So the first thing that you need to do is, after you complete your application, you get a form called a DS-160 emailed to you. This is what it looks like. Our personal information has been blocked out. So when you go for your interview, this is the form you need to have right on the top of your pile of stuff, because that's the one that they're going to be asking for you. They're going to be asking for first. And your passport. So your passport needs to be at the ready, and your DS-160 form. Other documents that you need to print are your instructions. So instructions look like this. You just print it out and keep it, because they might or might not ask you for it, but they do say print out the instructions. The second important document that you will need is your receipt to show that you paid up front for when you put in your DS-160 application. And we paid $160 per person, and it was the 3 of us. As you would have seen in the video, my sister joined us. So in total, at that point, with the rand value, we did this in 2020, at the beginning of 2020, we paid 7,200 for the 3 of us.
The other document that you would need would be a work confirmation letter, obviously with your confirming your place of employment and your salary.
So try to keep those two together, because they will want proof of you earning some sort of salary in South Africa. As an added effort, just in case it was needed, we bank with FNB. So FNB gives you the option to print a visa letter. All three of us printed that and had it at the ready, but we didn't need it. Basically, what they're going to be looking for at the embassy is for you to show intent that you plan on coming back to South Africa. Like you're not going to become an illegal immigrant, because they obviously do have that issue in the country.
So with that in mind, I had to probably get statements from my banks with a home loan statement in order to show that you're residing here in South Africa.
The other thing they might require if you're married is take your original marriage certificate and a copy, because all documents you have to have your original with you. So the process took about 2.5 hours. We followed the first queue to make sure that all three of us were there in attendance. The second queue was to verify our passports and our DS-160 forms. The third one was for fingerprinting, and at that point you also need to have your 4 color photographs ready. But as I said, if you got to the stage of getting to this interview, you'll know what your requirements are, because they'll give it to you. And then finally, and I think the longest wait was for the interview. The interview can take up to half an hour if need be, so you need to be prepared for a little bit of a long day.
Obviously, you'll also have to be prepared with your question and answer session with them.
Yeah.
So
best have your documents in order, like how we've listed today. Make sure that you plan before you get to the embassy, because it's very costly to have it rejected.
please do not take a laptop, because you will be forced to either go and leave it back in your vehicle that you have parked, maybe in the mall parking, because that's the closest parking that's there. There's no parking on site to the consulate. You'll have to park at the mall opposite.
There's a nearby mall.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's obviously a risk. So do not take a laptop and go with you.
Leave it at home or leave
we
it at
witnessed somebody take a laptop, and another lady was so generous to actually keep her stuff up until she was done with the interview.
They do have facilities to keep your cell phone, and a smartwatch is not allowed as well. So, but they'll have facilities to keep it. But do not take any computing type of technology with you. It's not allowed past the security gate. So after our interview, we were told immediately that our visa was approved, and we received a yellow little slip like this, giving us instructions as to what comes next. Bear in mind, there was quite a bit of people that were rejected. I think it's a different color note, but all I kept thinking about was how much money would they have to pay to do this again.
Yeah.
So please be prepared. Over-prepare if you have to. Just you don't want to go through that process more than once. The next day, we received a message from the embassy to say our passports are ready, and we wish we spent one more day in Joburg.
Because we had to make another trip to Johannesburg. But if it's just one or two visas, it's
you can courier it.
You can courier it at 661 rands per visa. But if you're more than that, and then I just found it an opportunity to go back to Johannesburg, Sandton city. So we had to pick up 3 passports. So we decided to just make it a trip.
And as you can see, we still have our shopping haul behind us. That's one of the reasons why he wanted to go to. But this is what our visa looks like. I am blocking out the important bits. It gets attached to your passport as such. And our visa is for 10 years. So
Yay.
we can visit the US anytime in 10 years. Doesn't mean we're going to go live there for 10 years. I don't think we can afford that.
If you can afford it, you can go.
Yeah. But you'll have to prove affordability, just so you know. If you're applying for a visa, please give yourself enough time before booking a holiday. We booked this in 2020, pre-lockdown, before coronavirus and COVID-19 was even a word. The plan was to go to Disney World in 2020 to celebrate a very special birthday. That's not going to happen. We've realized that's not going to happen. We've done a lot of stuff with the saved up money after that. So Disney World will have to wait for some other time. But we've already spent a lot of money on getting our visas. So we didn't want to miss that opportunity. At some point in 10 years, maybe next year, we'll be able to do some sort of shorter trip to the US. So if you're going, there's quite a bit of backlog right now. Please prepare.
The visa process is actually a nerve-wracking one. So please be confident, be prepared, have everything in order. As VS says, overcompensate for it, like get extra documentation, everything else that you need, that you require, so just so that you don't miss out on that opportunity. Because we also witnessed like some people, just for like a simple document, they were turned down, which means they have to make another trip there.
Not just that, they have to pay. You have to pay every time you put an application in. And I'm not sure if the price is still $160.
It must have been.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
we wouldn't know.
we wouldn't
But
know.
it's a cost. And it's possibly a cost that you could use towards your holiday instead of keep paying for your visa application. So please make sure you get it right and you have everything in order before you go for your interview. If not, reschedule. That's the only thing we can say. The procedure of redoing everything is a little bit too difficult. So do your homework. Watch videos like these. So guys, we're at the end of our holiday. We're checked out of the Holiday Inn hotel now. Let's say goodbye to it one last time. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our trip.
So please do all those lovely bits that you do, like, share, comment, and let's grow this channel.
Most importantly, subscribe.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.